sack in the strip, probably turning point in the game.
I don't even know exactly when that happened. Anytime you get a sack in a tight ball game and you force a turnover, it's always huge. And we have a bunch of big plays tonight, but those sacks and the negative, some of those tackles for loss, those are huge plays. He's a big part of it.
Twice they have a guy in a jet sweep break one. He barely steps out of bounds both times. You feel pretty fortunate right now?
Yeah, you always got to have some luck, man. It's just part of the game, We got to leverage those plays better. One, they caught us in a good call for them, and the other, we did a very poor job of our rotation. So, but that's part of the game. There's a lot of breaks like that go both ways that sometimes you don't see that go both ways. So that's what it is. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. I'm not real big into that. So we're fortunate though.
Vic and Corey have been playing pretty well so far, but Shaq is forcing his way out of the field right now.
Yeah, we've got good competition there, some good young guys, and they all just getting a little bit better and better. Really proud how hard those guys fought.
Coach, what does a win like this do for a program? Last time they came here, obviously, less than a desired result to come here and handle business on this time.
Well, it's as much as anything that, having the right mentality going on the road. It's hard to win anywhere on the road. In college football, NFL, it just is, for all the obvious reasons. They had some extra time, and, I was really proud of our guys handling some adversity. That first half, I know they scored once, but they threw the kitchen sink at us. They had a lot of looks that our guys hadn't really seen on video, and did a great job of making some on-the-field adjustments and making some critical plays at the right time. So I think it's like anything. The number one thing you got, your number one goal you got out of it, you got to win in a tough environment on the road. And again, let's face it, Clemson's going to get everybody's best shot, and it is that's just what the facts are. And again, our guys, showed the wherewithal and the fortitude to really fight through a tough situation, win another really good win as a team. Love that. You think about the Georgia win, you go back to the LSU, and those are three really good wins because you won as a football team, and you fed off of each other. And, we got a ton of things to correct from that, and that's what the beauty of it. You got to 3-0, hit your number one goal, and there's a number of things that we could have been. That last drive, just about, or second to last drive, about killed me. But really proud of our guys, though.
That drive was 23 plays long.
Oh my God.
At the same time, it killed a lot of clock. I mean,
that's the. And we weren't in a bend but don't break. We were in a stop everything they do defense, and unfortunately, it didn't work out that way. And so we got some things fundamentally and execution-wise we got to get better at. And they did a good job of executing. We had the one time we stopped them on fourth down and had the 12th guy on the field. That's our fault. And they converted 4 first downs on that. On that drive. So there's a lot of disappointment for us as coaches, but, that was a huge part of it, that game at the end of the day where they had to burn so much clock on that drive.
Is that the goal at this point, to not settle for, it was a pretty good game, but there's still things?
Oh, man, we left a lot, and they'll say the same thing, That's week to week. It's usually like that, Our guys will, though. They knew on the field. We made some again fundamental mistakes, and but again this game was about us showing again the courage and the toughness, and to win and fight and swing and fight for 60 minutes. And we knew they were going to make some plays and have some success, and our guys just kept fighting, and that's what you love about it.
I mean, obviously they're going to do all kinds of pre-snap movements and shifts and all that stuff. And you can practice against it and show your guys during the week, but when it comes to tonight, they're just like, oh God, what the hell's going to happen?
Were you wondering too? You're like, wow, that was pretty neat. I mean, that's what, they've had great success, whether it's at Wisconsin or at Northern Illinois. It's a good system, and again, at the end of the day, our guys handled it all pretty good. And we'll learn from it and hopefully handle it better next time. But we gave ourselves a chance to win because of some of the adjustments and their ability to get lined up and defend things the correct way for the most part. There's a
But the difference really, and the way this game would have turned out maybe a year ago, is the pressure you were able to get up front without really blitzing a lot of guys.
I mean, I think, yeah, absolutely. I mean, that, they're going to stand back, whether they're max protecting or hold the ball, 7-step drops and double move and all that. Those guys up front that's their job, and yeah, well, that's a big improvement over a year ago. And you'd like to think sometimes he's holding the ball, and they're covered sacks too. Hopefully that'll be the case at times. But again, that's what being part of a team is. Everybody kind of does their job.
And you're seeing enough out of Shaq Lawson to trust him more?
Yeah, again, I think he's shown us. He's an instinctive guy, likes to play. He's a young guy. He's going to make some young guy mistakes, but obviously. He's gotten in. He's been productive for us, and it's getting better.
Was the sidelines your best tackler tonight? 2 times those guys step out.
Yeah, we're fortunate on those, obviously, and we got to do a better job at leveraging the football. And they did a good job blocking us up, and the one made us miss. So, that's part of the game too.